All right, so this is the second part where I'm about to get the soup going and make the grilled cheese with the brioche bread and with the roasted chicken. I don't know if y'all can see. I wish it was higher so you can see like over it. But I can pick it up. See. Yeah, this is really lighter than what it looks like. But this is this. I took the garlic for the last 10 minutes while it sat in there and I unwrapped it just to get a better crisp on it. Now I'm about to. I have the roasted chicken. I made a roasted chicken the other day, so I am I'm gonna just break some up and put it in the grilled cheese. I'm looking for a container. I can do this little container here. I'm gonna put the roasted garlic in here. Just a bowl. I like to do this when this is really hot because I just like to take it out. So I'm about to take them out. I'm gonna take the garlic out first. It smells really good, and I want to show you it. But normally you can just squeeze it out. I turned this one over because I wanted it to. I don't know if I can see that. I wanted it to put it in the compound butter, but as you can see here, all you do is squeeze it, and it comes right out. The cloves come right out. This works for me because I don't have any strength in my hand. I always say that in my videos because y'all have no idea why. I've already said it, but some people ask me the same thing. But this is so my support, and as you can see, it comes right out. I'm gonna try to use this smaller one because this is, it is hot. I wanted it hot for me to do it while it's hot because I want y'all to see what is coming out. I need, I'm gonna use this piece of paper towel. I'm gonna push this back some, and I don't want this to cool, so this is why I'm doing it so quickly. As far as the tomato soup, I don't want it to cool. I'm not gonna eat it right away, but I don't want it to cool right away. So basically all you do is squeeze the garlic cloves out and they come right off. And then you don't need the peeling. That's why I said don't worry about, the peeling. And I'm taking the smallest ones because I'm putting these in the tomato soup. And then a large one is gonna go into a compound butter, but I'm just doing this just to hold it better. This is just how I have to do stuff now because of no strength. But this is the one. This is really big garlic clove right here, and they come off when they get soft. They slide right out. Y'all can see this sliding right out, and it drops right in. So easy. Smells really good. Adds a lot of flavor to this. Like, so much flavor. This is why I hate doing stuff now because I can't do it like I used to. I'm gonna just hold it and then just squeeze all the garlic out. It slides out easier when it's hot. That's why I'm doing it right away. And there's no need, you don't have to smash this up. This one is going into the actual soup. So I'm gonna go get my blender in a minute. And I'm not gonna do all of these because I have a good amount here. And I can show you how soft it is. You just push it and it just mushes together. If you don't have roasted garlic, you need to go get some. Make some. Go get some. So I'm gonna do the same thing. And you can see it comes right out. Trying to get the big one on the side. There we go. I need this out. All you do is squeeze it. Alright. And that is all of the garlic. This is all the garlic I'm gonna use in the soup. So I'm about to do two things. I'm about to grab my blender. And I'm gonna blend it. I know y'all probably like, you about to put something hot and put a cover on it. No, I'm about to show you exactly what I'm about to do with it. So this is the garlic for the soup. As you saw, it wasn't that much. They both were pretty, two small ones and then two large ones, or one large one. Alright, so this is the blender that I'm using. And let me show y'all how we do it. I'm gonna turn it towards y'all actually. Turn it towards y'all. And this has an opener here, so this is gonna release the steam. And then, so if you don't want to blend something that's steam and stuff coming out, you don't want to do that because it can explode, for one. Okay, well, I want you to turn. There you go. Okay. So I hope y'all can see this. I'm gonna back it up a little bit more. So I'm gonna move this. There's no need to strain. This is not working. This is not working. Let's back it up. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna put everything. I'm gonna put all of this into the blender, and I don't know why I just did that because I gotta take the blender off. But I'm going to use a spoon. Use a spoon, and you'll see me dumping it out. This garlic needs to be put up for later. This is what the other garlic looks like. I'm gonna do a video on a compound butter for this garlic later on. So I'm gonna just set this to the side. Now I'm gonna add all the seasonings that I'm gonna use, half of them here, and then the rest I'm going to add while it is actually cooking. So let me know if y'all can see this. So everything is just gonna go in here, juices and all. And we're gonna make the grilled cheese too. This is like a really healthy meal. If you want to X out the salt, you can, but like I said, I don't add salt to the entrees. I add salt to the sides, and with tomatoes, salt helps balance the bitterness. So that's why I'm adding it to here. You want all the juices that came out of it. Don't throw that juice away. And then we're gonna add to this a third cup of heavy cream just to thicken it up at the last minute, like right before it's done. I'm gonna add that in there. You can skip that step if you want, but I do not suggest that you do. You want to layer on flavor, build the flavors up, and then break them down. And I had heirloom tomatoes. If you look at the last live, I had heirloom tomatoes, and I had some tomatoes on the vine. This is a lot of flavor. I want you guys to see that is a lot of flavor, so we're just gonna put that in there. Okay. And then now we're gonna take the blender and we're gonna blend this up. A lot of people just like to watch this as like being satisfying or whatever, but I don't know why. Y'all just do. And we're just gonna put this on just a regular setting on medium. We're not gonna do like a smoothie or anything like that because we want this really, really smooth. I'm gonna put the top on and then open up the latch and then put this on medium. That's the first one. I don't know why I didn't move this up. As you can see, it's splattered on my cabinet, but that's okay because it can get cleaned. But you do want to have some kind of cloth, which I have one. I don't know why I didn't do that. Just not thinking. But I'm gonna blend this for 5 minutes because I want it really, really smooth. Not super, super smooth, but I do want it smoother than what it is now. What I'm about to do now is add a little bit of olive oil. That helps it out as well. That was about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let everything get blended up. I'm gonna add some fresh basil. I got this harvested as well, fresh basil. And I'm gonna do the chiffonade. If you a chef, you know what I'm about to do. But you just take the leaves off, just like when you're making greens and they lay them up and they roll them. That's called a chiffonade in culinary world. So you'll see people doing that. You'll hear about it too. And all you do is roll it, stack them, and then roll them. So I'm doing here. Take off the leaves. I'm gonna slice mine into ribbons. Just to help it a little bit. Slice it into ribbons. I could have just cut it, but I don't want to do that. Ribbons is just that. I'm going to add all of this. And that's just to give it a, you know, a starter kick. And I actually can close this now because it's not, the steam has released. And then I'm more time on high. Now I'm gonna add the garlic. You can see I waited to add the garlic because I don't want, the garlic is already soft, so I still want it to have a nice taste to it. So I'm gonna add all of the garlic in. Got a pit. Alright, all the garlic goes in. And then we're gonna do that on high. Okay, so now it's, you can see the difference right here. I'm done with this. I'm gonna flip y'all to the other side because I want to show you how to put it in the pot, warm it up for, because technically it's already warm, but I want it to cook for at least 20 minutes, just to cook everything down. And then we're gonna make the grilled cheese, and I'm gonna show you the roasted chicken. So I don't know if y'all want to, yeah, I'm gonna flip it. So this is the pot. I'm using my cast iron pot. Y'all know what this is because every time I use this pot on TikTok, somebody tell people what it is. But it's not about the pot because y'all definitely call these pots out, especially if you know what kind of pots and you know it's for. But y'all pay attention to a lot of stuff in my background, my platings and all that kind of stuff. So I don't blame y'all, but y'all trying to get me robbed. So this is, all those tomatoes made this amount. As you can see, there was no liquid in here. So I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take the blade out. And at this point, you can taste it. I don't need to taste it because I don't need to. So we're just gonna pour all of this in here. Okay. Make sure you have a top doing this because tomato does stain. So if your counters and stuff is not treated like mine, it will stain it. If you are in a rental property, it will stain it. I am not. I am in a property that I own, so I can do what I want to do. But it will stain. So don't wear white. I don't suggest anybody wear white and keep dealing with this if you do this. So that was just some vegetable broth that I put in here. I make my own vegetable broth. And I'm just pouring it in here first. But I'm doing 3 cups of broth. And this is what this is. It looks like lemon juice. Is not. Somebody thought that this was lemon juice one day and drank it. And I'm glad he did that because now he would never just go in my refrigerator and eat what they want to eat. But this is a broth. So I'm just adding that to there. And then take more of the basil. So I put the ribbons inside of there. I'm gonna put some more ribbons, but I'm gonna add 2 leaves right now. I'm gonna add these 2 to it, and then I got some fresh basil. Fresh basil leaves. I'm going to add 1 because I don't want it so strong, but I'm gonna add. If I can find a good one. If I can find a big one, I'll do 1. But if I can't, I'll do 2. No, can't find 2 big ones, so we're gonna do 2 small ones instead of 1 big one. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a couple things. This is the part where I season it. This is on high, and then I'm gonna add some Italian seasoning. Rule of thumb is to cover the top for me. That's how I was learned, so that's taught, so that's how I'm doing it. You don't need a lot of Italian seasoning. And then I'm gonna add, I already added pepper and all that stuff in here, so next I'm gonna add just this garlic and herb seasoning from Kingsford. Cover the top. And this is why I did the amount of tomatoes that I did, because I knew it would fit in this pot. Y'all gotta learn measurements and stuff like that. That's why I don't measure, because I know them by heart. I'm gonna add a little bit of this rosemary garlic seasoning. I'm not gonna add a lot of that. And now I'm gonna mix it up. It might need some more liquid down the line, but right now it does not. You just want to make sure that those bay leaves get hydrated. And this is the softness that I want, that I like to go for. That's why I blended it the way that I blended it. Everything is a technique when you're cooking. And if you don't have patience, you don't need to do it, because it's not going to come quick. And any food that comes quick is not good for you. And that's hence processed food, preserved foods. Might be good, but it's not good for you. Alright, so this, I'm going to add another cup of broth to this, because I want it a little bit looser than that. I don't want to add water, because I don't want the water to dilute that. I have to make room in my refrigerator, so a lot of my stuff has to be like in separate containers and stuff. Alright, so as this cooks down, I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper, because I just feel like it needs more pepper. So that I can find my pepper. This is, by the time I get done making the grilled cheese, this will be done. This will definitely be done. And as you can see how silky and smooth this is, there is garlic in here. And this is not going to last more than 2 days, I kid y'all not. So I'm going to cover this up. And we can work on the grilled cheese. So I need to clean up. Actually, I'm gonna let y'all watch this real quick, because I need to clean up some stuff right quick. It's about to start boiling in a minute. Okay. It's starting to boil. Okay, so now it's boiling a little bit, but this is I'm gonna do a hard boil first, just to make sure that the bay leaves get rehydrated wherever they just went. They in here, y'all saw me put them here. That's the only thing about red soup in bay leaves. You definitely can't find. There you go. You can't find them. Yeah, they're not rehydrated yet. So basically, until those get rehydrated, we'll be good. I added 4 cups of vegetable stock. I'm not gonna cut into the bread without showing y'all. So everybody is about to say, "Why you do it?" I'm gonna wait. Alright, so now just want to make sure nothing is sticking at the bottom. You can see it condensed down, so I'm gonna add some a little bit more vegetable stock, but I'm gonna add the vegetable stock that I have with no sodium, with no salt in it. And I'm gonna actually put some water in it. just to balance it out a little bit. Bring it back up, let it reduce down a little bit more, and then after that I'm gonna add the heavy cream. So the chicken, so I just got some roasted chicken. This is the chicken that I broke down. And I got a video on my page showing y'all how to do this. But I got a roasted chicken. I'm about to chop this up. We'll shred it up. Not necessarily chop it. Take the skin off. Shred it up a little bit. And this is going on the grilled cheese. I don't like just eating cheese and bread. I don't know why. I just don't. I'm just show y'all what I'm doing. I don't know. Y'all can see me doing this here. But I'm just shredding it up. I don't want to chop it. It don't have to be all fancy. I'm just shredding it up. And I made some chicken salad with the rest of it. So I kept a piece of the breasts and a little bit of the thigh. And I'm just shredding it up in here. And I was going to do a crab grilled cheese, but I'm not a fan of crab, and y'all keep buying all the crab anyway, so it's like I'm not about to go out and try to find it, because I've done this multiple times. But this is the chicken, and the way I do my grilled cheese is a little different, so if y'all want to watch, y'all want to stay tuned for that, you can, but if you don't want to watch it, I get it. So I'm going to turn this on low, because I'm about to grill the grilled cheese, and I'm going to move it to my other eye. And keep it on low. I'm going to cover it. Turn this off. Put this on the lowest one. It's hot. And we're just going to move it. Here is on the lowest setting, and then I'm going to take a cast iron skillet as soon as I find the one that I want to use. I'm gonna do the Jimmy Bean, and I'm gonna put it here. I'm only gonna be using this part, so right now. Saw a comment, but it disappeared. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm doing with that. So I'm gonna flip y'all back to y'all probably tired of me flipping y'all. You know what? Don't question me. It's a reason for this right here. I got like 4 ring lights, but both of them broke. 2 of them broke, and the other one I don't even know where it's at. And yeah, so I gotta flip y'all. We gonna flip. We gonna flip. Okay, so you can keep the skin on the chicken if you want to. I don't, so that's why I don't suggest that. You keep it on. Trust me, you're not gonna need it. You're not gonna need it. So this is the brioche bread. Clean the station now just a little bit. I need a serrated knife. So I grill my grilled cheese with mayo. So these are the 3 cheeses. I'm grilling it with mayo. Trust me. Don't question me. Just do it. And y'all see, I showed y'all in that one video on the one with the lacero, why they do that. So we have 3 cheeses. We have Gruyere cheese, and as y'all can see, that is what it is. And it's not that much. It's $4 for a quarter pound. We got some sharp cheddar cheese just to balance the flavors out. I'm gonna use 1 slice of this, but I'm gonna use more slices of that, because that Gruyere cheese is what brings it out. And then we have some fresh mozzarella cheese. This is gonna be really nice too. So 3 cheeses. Got the shredded chicken, roasted shredded chicken, and then we have the brioche bread. I got this from the farmer's market. If y'all look at my live, the second live to this one, I will show you exactly where I got it from. This is fresh, and this is from the farmer's market. So I'm a little different. I cut it down the middle first. Please use a serrated knife when you are cutting any kind of bread. All right, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Really nice. If you're gonna do anything, any sandwiches or anything, this is the kind of bread that you need. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut 4 slices because I'm gonna do 2 sandwiches. We don't want no real thin slices of bread. You want about 1 inch thick of bread. So we're gonna do 1, and we want them kind of even. So I'm gonna do 2 on one side and then 2 on the other side, just to match a little bit. And then with the rest of this, I'm gonna make a blueberry French toast bake with the blueberries that I got from the farmer's market as well. Per random. I was gonna do some blueberry muffins, but cheesecake muffins, but a lot of places is actually, the food shortage is happening, so wasn't able to get a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna just use what I have. So we're gonna do the same thing for this one. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay. I'm gonna flip y'all back to the soup in a minute. Well, in a when I toast it. So we're gonna do 1, and then we're gonna do 2. Do not be scared to slice this. Please don't. But make sure you do use a serrated knife, or you will not get the same effect. So that's, you can imagine what my house smells like. You know, roasted tomatoes, basil, and fresh bread. So now what we gonna do, we not gonna use no butter. I'm sorry, we don't do butter over here for grilled cheeses. So what I'm about to do is, first of all, I'm gonna turn the damn eye on. Cast iron needs to be super hot if you want to do this. Super hot. So I'm actually gonna flip this like this. This is the same thing. The biggest one is on the bottom. The other one is on the top. So we're going to take the mayo, and you just gonna put a nice thin layer right here. You will not taste the mayo after it is cooked, I promise y'all. So anybody that's like, I don't like mayo, well then don't use it. Plain and simple. Don't use it. Use butter. If you don't want to do this, use butter. But if you've never tried it, just try it. Okay. That's the top part. We're going to do the same thing for this. Other side. Alright, so now we're gonna build it. So I'm gonna build it with the Gruyere cheese. If I can find it. Mozzarella is gonna go in the middle. And this is why I had them slice it like this. We're gonna put this one here. This one on the bottom. This is a grilled cheese. It's supposed to be cheesy. So y'all be like, why is she putting so much cheese on there? It's a grilled cheese. You want it to be cheesy. I'm gonna do 1 slice of sharp cheddar cheese. and this is pretty big, so I'm gonna do that. Bottom, and then the mozzarella cheese is gonna go in the middle. I'm gonna do 2 slices of mozzarella cheese. And I'm gonna fold these back just because they're a little longer than the bread. There you go. And like I said, I don't like just eating bread and cheese, so this is why I'm adding the roasted chicken. And it was just because I'm like, well, I don't have nothing else, so that's made already. So this was just like a impulsive decision. And we're gonna put the chicken in the middle. Not a lot of chicken, but enough chicken. My mama always be like, I need more meat. So I might bring her some of this. I don't know. She don't live that far from me. But that was just 1 chicken breast, and you can do less, you can do more, whatever you want to do. And then you're gonna take the bun, put it on top, and we're gonna do the same thing. Now I'm about to flip y'all. I'm about to flip y'all back over. Flip, flip. You can see this is smoking. When it is smoking, it is ready. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Oh. Okay, so now we're gonna just take, I'm gonna cat corner it. And I'm gonna turn this off so you can see it. I guess I'll do it on. I'm gonna put the other one right on the other side. Y'all won't be able to see it, but and I forgot to turn the other side on, but that's okay. Check on the soup. The soup is real good. Get this stuff cleaned up. Alright, so just want to move it actually. Check it. Let me move this up. And then I'm gonna move. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Because this side is hotter than the back side. So so it's not going to take a long time for this to cook. So I'm about to flip it. I don't press it down until I flip it the first time. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this light, but this is how y'all gonna have to look at it. So we're going to take it. We're going to flip it. There we go. And then I'll press it down. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Oh, this one is not ready actually. I'm going to press it a little bit. And I have a little press thing, but I can't push it. And at this point, you just want the cheese to melt. Like, that's all you want. So this is on 3. This is not even on a high. It's just smoking because it's a cast iron skillet. But you do want to flip it until the cheese melts. Normal, they'll have like a cover that you can put over here, which this is one of the portable ones, so can't do that. You can barely press this. This one. I'll turn it off because this is almost done. I don't want it to burn. And because I don't have a cover, I'm going to put these in the microwave for like 20 seconds. This is what the other one looks like. We'll chop this in here. So y'all not watching that. 30 seconds. Flip up. Jack over. It's almost over. I promise. So, alright. Open. You see the cheese is definitely coming out. And it's hot. Oh, it's hot. That's why I did the... I need to put that over there because I got to take the other one out. I'm going to add a third cup of heavy cream. This is the heavy cream to the soup. This is the other grilled cheese. keep this one whole. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one whole. Now we need a soup bowl. I think I'm gonna do this one just because. When you add the heavy cream, you can turn it off. And then that's it. I'm gonna take this off so I can show y'all. Well, no, I don't need to take it off. I need to move this up. This is the grilled cheese. And then this is gonna be the soup. Tomato soup. That's it. Took about 3 hours, I would say, to make, but I really wanted some soup. I need a ladle. Really wanted some soup, and can't go wrong with tomato soup. So this is the soup. It's smooth. Oh, y'all can see that the bay leaves will come out in a second. So all I'm doing now is just getting it mixed up. I'll remove these bay leaves. Use my mesh strainer to do that. I'm gonna remove the bay leaves. I'm gonna remove the basil. The flavors is out of them, so you don't need them anymore. Alright, so now we can plate it. Still won't focus. Okay, now we can plate it. Put this back where it was at. Tomato soup is on the stove. This clean this up a little bit. Alright. This is the soup. I have 2 grilled cheeses just because I had, like, you know, enough for 2. And then this is the meal. I'm actually, I need that one for the photo, but you just literally take your grilled cheese and you just dip it in, and that's it.